I'm disgusted. I wanted to be shooting a video about the BandCon that I'll be hosting next weekend in Indianapolis, but I saw what was probably the most disgusting video I've ever seen. Evan Erwin, a father of 4, Aaron Campbell, an outspoken activist, and Ruben Bresler trying to gaslight that this is just all some fake conspiracy that HQ is cooking up. None of this is real. Let me show you why I'm doing this and why you all should be ashamed of making light of this, of acting like there isn't a problem. We have over a dozen confirmed, convicted felons, and that's just what we know of. Do you think in some miraculous chain of events, 100% of convicted offenders have been removed from the Magic community? Absolutely not. They're out there right now. You think the only 12 that were ever around just happened to be uncovered by my team and I? It's just a coincidence? I'm just doing this for clicks. I'm just doing this for controversy. Not to mention every video, never mind that every video I make gets hit because of the words that I have to use in it. No. This is all about getting rich for me. This isn't about protecting Magic players. No. This is just about Jeremy. I received this message back in November 27th. Let me read it to you. Let me read it to those who would think what Evan Erwin and Aaron Campbell and Ruben Bresler, the way they're approaching this, if you think this is okay, then let's share a little message here. I don't publish this. I don't look for this. I don't want to be making this video. This isn't about me. The same reason when I spoke to this person in November, I didn't broadcast it all over the internet looking for people to call me a hero. But you're forcing my hand by continuing to perpetuate that this isn't a serious problem. You should be ashamed. I love Magic so much, but there is a guy at my club that has recently been sending me questionable messages that you shouldn't be sending a 14-year-old, especially since he is 32. I don't know what I should do as I love going to FNM, but I'm scared to go by myself because of this man. I have tried bringing friends along, but they hate playing, and my brother's always busy. I'm not sure if I should just quit Magic or do something about this. Sorry to bother you about this, but I don't know who else to ask. Maybe that's because none of my peers have any spine. Maybe that's because my peers want to worry more about politics and about pretending they're on the moral high ground than to roll up their sleeves and help the community. I would really appreciate it if you got back to me about this. I replied on the same day. My friend, tell your parents and turn them into the police. This is not okay. She replied the next day. Today at school, I told my teacher. See, I didn't publish this out for clicks. I didn't share this out on Twitter for followers in November, did I? Today at school, I told my favorite teacher, and he said to keep him updated with everything that happens, but I think that if I tell my parents, I will never be able to play Magic again. And I really don't want that. I've blocked him off social media, and I think it will all be okay, and I don't want to make a big deal about it because I don't want to get the police in us as I'm in the middle of exams, and that's not what I need at the moment. I replied, okay, good. She replies, thank you. I really appreciate being able to talk to somebody at this. It's too bad the folks on Magic Mics are too busy giggling about my lifetime ban. It's too bad that the Manosaurus hasn't put out a video in 2 months. It's too bad that the Tolarian Community College, another father, couldn't be bothered to talk about this. She writes me back. Oh no, this is the end of that message. Okay. December 3rd. I'm sorry to bother you about this, but it's got even worse. He came to my house to ask why I blocked him, and I said sorry and unblocked him. This young girl is being stalked by a predator who found her at a Magic event. So that night, he asked me for nudes and a lap dance. I didn't give him give them to him, but now I'm really scared that he's going to come to my house or do something at Magic. My friend Sam leading him on, and I don't care about my safety, but I'm really scared, and I have no idea what to do next. I'm really glad you're speaking about these sorts of things on your YouTube, because I have had a similar experience with a man grooming me after meeting me at a Magic the Gathering club. And by me going to the police about it, they have caught him for other sexual related crimes and owning CP. Ooh, look at all those juicy clicks I'm getting now. Magic Mike's and the Manosaurus and Tolarian Community College and Jimmy Wong, community activist. Look at me getting all these clicks. Didn't leak this, did I? Watching your recent videos have helped me by showing me that I'm not alone in this matter, and that I should have spoken about this, as it's popping up everywhere and needs to change. I'm happy to say that my local game store has now created a new rule saying that over 18s are not welcome, not coming with their kids, need to play in another separate event that's adults only and takes place later on. Thanks, and I really appreciate you talking about these issues, because most people would be scared to. I really appreciate it. Just look at this conspiracy I've put together. Let's look at my conspiracy, Magic Mike's. Evan Erwin, father of 4, man who had 2 children with one wife, cheated on her, went with another woman, had 2 kids with her, cheated on her, and left with an employee at Star City Games in Orlando, Florida. Bastion, man who should be putting out videos telling people about how I should act, about what's morally good. Here's some more. James Roshan Jr. owned a game store, assaulted a customer, jailed for first-degree criminal sexual assault and unlawful. Listen to this. Listen to this, okay? Evan Erwin and Aaron Campbell and Brian Lewis and Anthony. Listen to this, you cowards. The charges stem from an incident that reportedly took place at 9:50 p.m. Tuesday at his store, the Time Capsule Games. 18-year-old female told police she had been at the store with 3 other people, 2 males and a female, shortly before closing when he asked her friends to leave so he could talk to the alleged victim alone for a short period of time. She said as soon as her friends left the store, he locked the door. She said she immediately sent one of her male friends a text asking him if he was leaving the area. She said he responded by asking if everything was okay. James had grabbed me by the right arm, led me to the back room. I was telling James I did not want to go there with him. He said he wanted to see how I was. She said nothing She said, noting he was aware of the reports from friends that Roche had previously made inappropriate comments to other teenage females at the store. I kept telling him I didn't want to go in, and then I was really trying to pull away. He would not let me go. When he got me in, he locked me and shut the door. I can't read any more of this. John W. Phillips, 54 years old, a man who made his living selling Magic the Gathering cards. 54 years old, 13-year-old girl, charged with 11 felonies. Julius Baudier, wanted by U.S. Marshals, apprehended. Magic the Gathering vendor, sexual abuse of a child under 13 years old. 8 counts of abuse, including family members. I'm just making this up, right, Evan Erwin? I'm just making this up. I'm just gaslighting everybody. Carl Crook, level 4 judge. Jason Powell, level 2 judge. Dominique Giorgio, owner, LGS Dragon's Realm, 118 DVDs of customer using the bathroom. Jason Cormier, Ross Prasnier. I mean, no, I'm just making all this up, right? Magic Mike's, right? Tolarian Community College, right? Manosaurus, right? Commandcast, right? Commanderin. All you people who are standing there with the judges, standing there with the community saying, I'm just making all this up. You are spineless cowards.
Be clear here. There's no other side to this issue. There's no, like, you know, there's no pro-pedo thing happening. This is ridiculous. Let's just make that clear.
It's a straw man.
It's silly. Yeah, and the fact that some people don't necessarily take the bait, the fact that some people may happen to wait and see what organizations would like to do and how they would like to react, doesn't mean you're complicit. It just means you just don't. you're not being sensationalist, and you're not like going, there's a fire here and there's rings of people, which is the silliest crap I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, run out of pizza stores in the Washington, D.C. area.
So
thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to be notified the next time I upload a video, make sure you subscribe and click that damn bell so you actually get notified. If you want to support the cause of this channel, it survives based on the amazingly gracious support of my patrons. Link is in the description if you'd like to help out.